welcome to Neeta's Kitchen. My name is Neeta. I'm also head chef at rockandroses.in, a catering company we run in India. Today I'm going to cook for you chicken tikka masala. It's very similar to butter chicken, which comes from North India. Here we go. Here we have 450 grams of chicken thighs. I prefer chicken thigh because it's a very tender meat and it cooks quickly and tastes absolutely delicious. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of yogurt to this. Ginger and garlic paste, a teaspoon. Two teaspoons of lemon juice, a teaspoon of salt, just a little more, a teaspoon and a half of ground cumin, roasted ground cumin, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. I like to add a chopped green fresh chili to it because it gives it an amazing flavor. Half a teaspoon of garam masala, which is a mix of 7 spices roasted and ground fine, and half a teaspoon of red chili powder, tablespoon of oil. I use sunflower oil because I think it's really healthy and mild, and we mix it all together. So this is what I marinated last night, the chicken, and it's looks really delicious and tender. And now I'm going to use a skillet to char it before we put it in the sauce. So you can either use the oven to do that, or I prefer the skillet because it gives it an amazing flavor, and I can keep touching it up with some butter to make it nice and crisp. Okay, now I'm going to turn the pieces over and then baste it with a little bit of butter and let it cook. Now I'm basting it with some butter. After 20 minutes of cooking the chicken, it should look like this. Now we're going to let it rest for a couple of minutes while we make the sauce that goes with the chicken. So I've got 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil in here. Let the oil heat up a little bit. So now I'm putting 2 medium-sized onions chopped finely, a teaspoon of garlic and ginger. So now the onions look nice and soft. I'm going to add the tomato puree. I have 200 grams of tomato puree here. Chopped water is fine. Let it simmer for about 3-4 minutes. This is how your base should look like after about 2-3 minutes of cooking it on medium heat. Now I'm going to add the chicken to it. Coat it nicely. So I have here 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1½ teaspoon of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of lemon juice. Mix it. At this point you cover it for 5 minutes and leave it so the steam tenderizes the chicken even more. I've let it simmer for 5 minutes covered, so this is how it should look. And then I'm going to add some cream to it. I've got 200 grams of cream here. If you want it slightly like thinner, the sauce, you can add a little bit of water to it and add more salt or seasoning to taste. I prefer it like this because I like to eat it with naan or pita bread, and it's absolutely yummy. Now the chicken's been cooking for about 30 minutes. It's beautifully done, and I'm going to plate up. So now it's done, it's plated. I'm going to do the garnishing. Here's some chopped coriander to go on top, which always, I love coriander so much. And a little bit of garam masala sprinkled on top. And there you have it, chicken tikka masala. Simple, easy and flavoursome. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe or share. We will be posting videos every week, so see you next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.